Dakotah Norton heads down towards the gap. He's fighting so hard. Flatter!
I felt like I took so much risk and I put myself out there and rode to my full potential, every bit of skill that I had.
We did say that somebody might just do something special today, and Dakotah Norton is looking like that's someone as he makes the double jump. Heads inside that left. Dakotah Norton crosses the line and goes fastest by 1.8 seconds.
To do that and then not win is sometimes a difficult pill to swallow, especially when it's 0.7.
Lloyd Bruni over the finish line and into fastest time of the day by 0.7 of a second.
When you look at the overall pace of the men's field and how tight the time gaps are, to push to the limit of getting a podium is very difficult, but it's so easy to make a mistake that if you jam the brakes on once, it's a second. Or if it's before a straightaway, it could be 5 seconds. So getting so close to the line without going over it, that's the sport we love, but it is very difficult with how tight the field is now. The dream of winning a World Cup keeps getting more and more real, and something that is driving me to work harder and harder towards that. I would really like to win one. Having an American World Cup, that is the pinnacle of racing downhill. It's what all the kids that race downhill in America aspire to do. So if we have that one pinnacle race, it's definitely going to draw an audience, and it is going to be the talk of our year of downhill in America. When you go to a race in your home country, there's a lot of pride and you feel like a superhero. And that brings so much energy to the race weekend when you're riding to the starting gate and people are screaming your name. It brings in the whole East Coast of the USA. You have people from the Midwest that are used to driving, core downhill fans that drive 8 hours to go ride all the time. You get all the fans from the East Coast that have, the bike park that's full of rocks and roots. And then also you have the Southeast that comes up and they're all committed to riding the whole weekend. Everybody's like behind you, and it just feels like the wind is in your sails to get a good result. The fact that I'm doing this now, this all feels surreal to me, to just be a normal dude and be able to literally climb to the highest level in a sport and be competitive to win against kids that were prodigies coming up. I'm just relatable for the American audience because they've watched me come from nothing to the highest level of the sport. I really feel that I've just now been able to reach my full potential in just being okay with my racing and giving it my best effort. And whatever happens, I'm okay with at this point. And I'm prepared to give it my best effort, and I'm enjoying it more than I ever have.